The next section we have here within the options area would be the printout options. The printout options is a section designed for you to manipulate the printing features within the program. The first tab we have here would be for the estimate messages. The estimate message is a message that would print out on your customer printout. These messages can have any sort of information that you'd like to include on their quote. It could be just a thank you note, letting them know about future promotions, or let them know that they still owe money. We've given a few examples here that you can use or edit to be your own, or if you'd like to create your own from scratch, you can do so by clicking onto the New button in the top right-hand corner of the screen. To add a new message, first give it a description name of the message, and then type your information of the message within the field. If you'd like to list this as your default estimate message, you can also put a check mark into here letting it know that it's a default. Once finished, you can click onto the OK button to save to the list. The next section we have here in the printout options would be the invoice messages. This works similar to the estimate messages, however these would be geared towards the invoices. We've given you a few samples that you could use, or if you'd like to create your own from scratch, you can use the New button here in the top right hand corner of the screen. Again, you would type in your information into the message description, as well as type your own message here, and then if you'd like to list this as the default, you could click the default button here to list it as your default invoice message. Once you're finished, you can click onto the OK button, which would then save it to your messages list. The next tab here in the printout options would be the report setup. The report setup was made for the user to add or shorten page lengths to their printouts. There's a note at the bottom letting the user know that roughly 96 pixels is equal to 1 inch. If you'd like to adjust your headings or page sizes, you can utilize this tool to do so. The last tab we have here in the printout options would be the actual printout options tab. This area is here for you to add or remove the options to the left of these using these checkboxes. For example, if you don't want any of the information to show up on your customer printout here, you could uncheck any of the boxes to make sure that none of that information shows up on the printout. If you wish to change your printout, you can go through Customer, Price Detail, Job Ticket, Invoice, or Delivery Receipt and change the information that prints out by unchecking or checking the boxes to the left. This is also an area where you can change the font for your printouts, as well as add a logo or watermark to the job tickets or printouts as well. The logo area here would need to be camera ready. We recommend that you use up to a 2x3 logo, and the watermark you can also use the opacity area to change the opacity for how much of the watermark actually shows up onto the printouts.